How to fix Python indentation error. Imagine writing a story and forgetting to indent your paragraphs. It would look strange and confusing, right? In Python, this is exactly what causes an indentation error. When you write code, Python relies on indentation to know where blocks of code start and end. If the indentation is inconsistent or missing, Python gets confused and throws an error. First, understand that Python expects you to be consistent with how you indent. Usually, you use for spaces for each level of indentation. Some programmers use tabs, but mixing tabs and spaces can cause problems because Python treats them differently. So, always pick one method and stick with it. When you see an error message about indentation, look at the line it points to. The problem often occurs after statements that end with a colon, like if, for, while, def, or class. These lines introduce a new block, so the next line must be indented. For example, if you write if condition, then the code inside the if statement should be indented by for spaces or one tab. To fix an indentation error, check your code carefully. Make sure all lines in the same block have the same indentation. If you see a line that is not indented properly, fix it by adding or removing spaces. Many code editors can help with this. They highlight indentation mistakes or convert tabs to spaces automatically. Here's an example. If you write a for loop like this, for I in range 5, print, Python will give an error because the print statement is not indented. To fix it, add for spaces before print. For I in range 5, print. Now Python knows that print is part of the for loop. Avoid mixing tabs and spaces because it can cause errors even if the code looks aligned. Most editors have settings to insert spaces when you press the tab key. This keeps your code consistent and easy to read. Following the style guide called PEP 8 helps too. It recommends using for spaces per indentation level. When you stick to this rule, your code becomes cleaner and less prone to indentation errors. In summary, always check your indentation carefully. Use only spaces or only tabs, and make sure blocks after colons are properly indented. This will help your code run smoothly and prevent those frustrating indentation errors. Remember, in Python, indentation is not just style, it's part of the language's structure.